Yo, what is up, guys? A little bit of a crazy day. I'm running out of time, but I am on my way to Lewiston, Maine right now to pick up a transmission for the maroon Chevy. I'll tell you guys all about it once I get it, but we are going to be hopping in the black truck now. It's only about an hour drive, but it will be the longest drive I've ever taken the black truck on. It's a little bit past an hour, but I mean, it'll make it no problem. That's what we build these vehicles for, is to drive them. On our way, boys. The life of old trucks, sir. You can barely see out the damn thing the whole way there. All right, boys, we got something pretty crazy to show you. I don't know if you can see in the truck. Got the transmission loaded up, and we got a set of leaf springs for $100 for the leaf springs. So that is pretty exciting. Big shout out to our friend Chris for hooking that up, and let's get this thing home. So just some cool progress. I actually got my old man some of these exact same mirrors for his project truck for Christmas, and I figured I'd just show you guys because it's cool content. And that way you guys know what we have going on. Looks like he started working on stripping down the frame and everything. But these mirrors will replace, these old ones right here. So, just wanted to show you. Thought it was cool. And, like I said, he's kind of just cleaning up the frame, grinding it down, and probably going to get a paintbrush, something like POR 15 kind of thing, and paint it on there. Oh, and it looks like he took off this cab corner too. He must have found some Bondo or rot as well. So real quick, this is a look at the old leaf springs. Like I said, we had just cut that one, but like I said, one it broke. So it was pretty cool in the adventure the other day to had gotten the transmission. That guy had a set of leaf springs, so I'll show you guys those on the truck. He was playing with the idea of putting this visor on, but a little too big for the truck. Got another little bit of an exciting clip for you guys today. So as you know, we just drove out to Lewiston, and we picked up a new transmission, as I've shown you, and we got some leaf springs. And those are on now with the drop kit. So I believe this gets changed out, kind of changes your the geometry of your leaf spring, and then you get this hanger that lifts it, way up here. So not bad. I'll show it to you guys when it's on the ground. Once the bed goes on, it'll level right out great. But it looks like a truck again. I mean, it was that fast, snap. And now it's not just a sitting frame in the rear here. And he's been cleaning up the frame. Next, we're going to move over to swapping out the transmission, which will be pretty sick. So that's some excitement for today. Today's plans is to pull out that transmission we just got in there and swap it out with that 700 R4. All right, I know this is pretty repetitive, but second time around, this transmission is going to go in the back of the green truck. We're going to drive it over to the shed and get this mounted up on the truck. Should be pretty sick. Like I said, this right here was the most important thing. This it's called drive-by cable. So basically everything's pressure, all old school, instead of being electronic and needing an ECU. Old transmission. This is the new one going in. We got the brace going up. Gonna have to say there was some new shocks going in too. This is out with the old, and I'll show you guys the new. I mean, what a crazy difference. Bam. Alright guys, so I'm assuming the last clip you may have seen on the channel was us pulling out the old transmission and plugging in the old 700 R4. Got some kind of pretty crazy stuff. You guys, I don't know if y'all are ready. Bam. Look at that frame. My man's been out here. He cleaned up the frame and just gave it a good coating. And I mean, it looks brand new. It looks straight out of factory. Dude, seriously, the leaves, everything looks great. He's going to do the rear end at some point as well. I think he's going to use the paint on with a brush. But look how, amazing this came out. It's so crazy to see. I mean, this truck is just really getting the works. And another big thing that you may have noticed as well is he's running a full new exhaust. So this is like a factory style, it comes up over the axle in the frame perfectly. It maps out so well, and there's a tip on each end. It's exactly what he wanted. I believe it's 2.5-inch pipe. I think it's a little bigger than 2 1/4. I could be wrong there. And he's got his muffler here. It's got an X pipe built in. It is the V6, so I think that was the reason for wanting the X's to just kind of help with the flow and the noise. And he has gotten the factory manifolds off. So this thing is also going to get a set of headers. Like I said, he's going to be driving it like this for a while. Doesn't mean that it won't get a V8 swap at some point, but, if it ain't broke, why fix it? Big plan is to get the truck on the road. And yeah, it's just a sick exhaust setup, and he'll be able to use it if or when he decides to V8 swap it. Could be, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, next year. I mean, who knows? I mean, it's all kind of just playing it by day. But I'm excited for y'all to see that. I mean, what a difference that makes. Like, full exhaust frame looks brand new. Just cool. It's cool seeing the progress of this truck. So we're back in here, and check that out. The headers are in place now. Also, one cool thing coming up is, my old man got some new cab corners in. So hopefully those will go on sooner than later. And he was talking about painting the truck too. So, I mean, that could be just really sick, like, amazing progress for this truck. I mean, it's all happening so fast. But wanted to give you that little update. So I know I just keep giving you guys random updates of what's going on with the truck. But something really exciting I'm about to show you is my old man got a roll pan for the truck. And he has been picking out what paint color he wants to do. And I'll show you guys a clip. It's super, super cool. But I think what we're going to do today is rest the bed back up on here. He got a little bed lift thing to just kind of help take off and on the bed. And pretty excited for you guys to see what is to come for this truck. I know I just pick up the camera a lot and just kind of keep showing you guys the steps. But regardless, I think it's cool content because, once the truck's on the road, it's just going to be so sick. But it's a beautiful red. I'll show you the clip right now. So this is the first panel to get painted, and check that out. The metallic flake. It's like a maroon cherry metallic kind of. I don't know if it's a red metallic. God, that's cool. Nifty little bed tool just to lift this thing up so you don't need a bunch of guys to roll the truck out and drop it on there. This is the content we needed. Yellow truck cold start bed. All winter, it just starts right up. I didn't notice the new radiator yet in here. I knew you got one, but that looks pretty good. It's actually so much more open. I noticed you got this header on here. And then first time seeing the truck on the ground and in person, it is way lower than what it looked like before. Looks pretty sick out here like this. Now we just gotta get this right on here, but pretty useful tool. It is legit crazy though to see how clean, like just these bed supports, like everything under here is so solid. Yeah, you can visually see that looks so much lower. Really good like street stance back here. Right here is the roll pan, little hole for a trailer hitch. That looks so cool. Well, all right, guys, it's back in the shop with the bed on. I think this might be a good time to call it a video. To be very honest with you, I think, just showing you guys the progress of what we got going on. It is winter, so we are in a little bit of the slower months, so it's hard to make some real active car content at meets and all those kinds of things because there's nothing going on, but pretty excited about this project. Old man's just been working on it, killing it. And like I said, the bed's back on. Figure this is a good place to stop. Just kind of show you guys. I mean, it's sitting way lower than it was before. I mean, it's not slammed or anything, but it's just got a lower stance and it looks so much better. He does plan to go a little bit lower, so I'll show you guys what he has going on when that time comes. But he had to get the bed on to test fit the exhaust and run that all. And I feel like if I stop here, you guys will just kind of get to see what we got going on after this. So thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all soon. Peace out.